around here.
All right, we are just coasting along here. ROV team is flying us through this kind of tricky terrain. Good morning or good evening or good afternoon, wherever you're watching from. The 12 to 4 is back on watch.
Oh yeah. Oh, that is so rubbly.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, you get these small little,
Mm.
what were they called again? I think they were called, Amanda identified them. Like a whisk or a broom or something she called them. You know, those small, oh, we'll look for another one.
Okay. Maybe in there.
Slope should be getting a touch less severe here, Dave and Rye. It's just a couple of minutes.
All right. Cheers.
I won't say flattening out because it's really just less steep.
Do you know what the slope is that we're at now?
Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Probably between 35 and 40.
Here we go.
There's one in
Oh,
place.
Sweet.
But, oh, no, just the
even that
steeple.
looks like it's
Oh.
broken.
Well, maybe. Could just be one of those sponges that doesn't quite have a very round head.
Yeah. Seem to be a variety of forms again, but they're all brown now, hey, not white.
It looked to be in a demo sponge class instead of Hectex and
Yeah.
Tenella.
It's a big scary rock. Yep, steepest up to your right still.
Wow. Good maneuvering. There's a little baby sea star down there.
Yeah, another sponge is oh no, it's just a bit of sediment. There you go.
I guess this is a pretty treacherous place to live if you're a sea creature. It looks pretty forbidding.
Yeah. Or an ROV.
Or an ROV. This is like extreme sports for ROVs. What's that little creature there? Oh, I think it's just a rock splotch.
Another sea star down there.
Oh, I see.
Slow down and wait for you, I think, mate.
Well, thanks for showing me. Todd has a gift for you
Yeah.
guys.
That's okay.
That's
It's quite steep behind, so.
so incredible visibility.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty cool to dive down here.
Much
You
less
drew him a picture.
of that turbid water that we had at the base of the seamount.
Yeah, it really is a lot more still, isn't it?
I think this might be the first time I've seen the lasers appear to converge on the 4K image.
Yeah,
I
and
think
really
you're right.
be able to see beyond that sort of edge of the
Yeah.
light too.
Agree. Great rendering. Oh. Let there be light.
Can we see if that's something they're playing?
Yeah, I was looking at that little guy. Looks like a sponge fell over. But
Oh.
that could just be the sediment.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky sometimes.
Or it just could just be like a crack in the rocks. Not sure.
To be honest, I can't
Sorry,
even
quick zoom, please. I'll just creep in on it as we get some tether. Whoop. It's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see sea star.
Crack in the rocks, I think.
Yep,
Yeah,
I think
and
so.
there's
Okay,
another one right
come
behind
wide.
it.
Has the sediment here changed color as well, or is
Yeah.
that more the
Yeah.
camera?
No, that's what we were noticing as well. It looks to be paler, doesn't it?
It's much more reflective. We're seeing that in the video levels.
Cool.
Having
And
to stop the iris down quite a bit more than we were last night.
do you know what that reflectivity indicates about the makeup of the sediment?
I think, John, you were saying that it's a higher calcium
Yeah,
Content?
type content in the sedimentation here.
that's right. Yeah, as you go to shallower depths, you'll go from more what are called red muds, even though they're
Just
more
gonna
brown.
stay up,
Oh,
come
look
in.
at that little
Yeah,
Yeah.
floater
to
guy.
grayer, or in this case, look yellower, calcareous sediments.
And that's because we've gained in,
Elevation.
or I guess gained or lost depth, that's what I'm trying to say. A little bit shallower.
The carver,
Pretty sturdy wall off to your right, Dave.
yeah, the CO2 in the water is less aggressive now. The pressure's lower, so the partial pressure of the carbon dioxide is much less aggressive in terms of being an acid, and also the levels might be slightly lower as well. And this particular water mass will be well out of the range of what's called the Antarctic bottom water, and into some mid-water mass of some kind. It's well documented from various parts of the world, but it's really nice to have now, probably this will be the first ever continuous sequence of video going from one to the other. So it'll be good to go back through it later on and see if we can pick the point or points where it starts to change in character.
And when we say we're looking for megafauna, you know, some of us might think megafauna as like a whale or a shark, right? But what is deep sea megafauna, or what megafauna are we looking for here?
Yeah, there's 4 classes of animals, and the megafauna are the biggest, but it's not so big here. 2 centimeters and above, about an inch and above, is where we class megafauna. So some of the animals are over a foot long, or even a couple of feet long sometimes. But yeah, this camera is really a boon for looking at things at the smaller end of the range. Below megafauna, we have what's called macrofauna, which macro means big as well. But in our case, we're talking anything from 0.5 millimeter to that 2 centimeters. And then below that we have myofauna, which is from 32 microns, which is, anyway, that's a very small number, up to that 0.5 millimeter. And below that we have the microfauna, which of course are usually very small animals, or creatures I should say, like bacteria and their cousins, the archaea. So each of the 4 animal classes has a different logging or sampling technique, and with megafauna, this kind of photography is the bread and butter way of working out what your biodiversity looks like. And the reason is, as you can see, it's really quite rare to see any kind of life at that size. And even by spending days driving up and down with an ROV, that's what we need to do to get enough samples to get confident about what kind of life exists in the megafauna range. The smaller sample sizes are more common, and physical samples work better, but we can't do that for the megafauna.
No, we just get to sample with our eyes.
Yeah.
But that's pretty fun too, especially with an excellent camera like the MXT camera. Incredible feat of engineering thanks to deep sea power and light. Friends from California.
Aaron, does the MXD mostly see megafauna, or can it go to those other levels that John was just discussing?
Well, I think it's definitely best suited for megafauna, but as we've been seeing on this dive, especially at the high zoom range with the tele extender, we're able to kind of cross over into the macrofauna as well. But
Bless you.
that's when we're on the high end of the range of the macrofauna, I would say that it's a useful tool, but I'm not sure how well we can characterize the density of life forms in that range, just because it doesn't quite extend to the below the half millimeter range. Yep. We're not going to be able to sample half millimeter type life in a scene like this very well with a camera.
We'd be selecting for only the larger parts, or the larger organisms in the
larger
macrofauna
parts
class.
Or the more visible ones in particular. Yeah. So that's where the physical sampling really shines.
And a lot of macrofauna are what are called infauna. They live inside the sediment. So
yeah,
Aaron's going to have to do a lot more work with the camera to
see through
X-ray
sediment.
vision. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a little bit of work to do there. There's some interesting patterns there in the sand. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Kind of like little starbursts or.
Yeah, that must be from
like a burrow or
something.
Burrows.
I see that, yeah.
Yep. Injecting sediment.
Interesting. I wonder, do you think that you could pick up like infaunal activity if you had like a thermal camera? Like a thermal lens you could use? You could see right under the thin layer of sediment?
Yeah, unfortunately infrared wavelengths don't penetrate water very well, so I think you'd have a really hard time
for a sec.
Using any sort of thermal imagery.
That's interesting, unfortunate.
Yeah, I think there was a comment on my last shift
Oh, really?
on the live feed where somebody, it's like, why don't we use like X-ray imaging or something like that? And it's a similar issue. There's, fortunate for us, I suppose, but kind of a minimum in the absorption characteristics of electromagnetic radiation right in the visible spectrum. You get into longer infrared wavelengths and beyond, and absorption increases pretty significantly. I think until you're in the more exotic energy. And then same thing on the shorter wavelengths. Once you're in the UV and the absorption characteristics increase pretty significantly.
That's pretty interesting. Thanks for that explanation.
Someone asks if we've seen any fluorescing macrofauna, and we have.
We've seen some really pretty reflective.
Seen some iridescent xenophyophores on this dive.
Those are nice. I don't know about what fluorescent did you see?
Maybe I'm thinking of the well, I'm not sure. I feel like it happened, but was I dreaming?
Maybe. Maybe you're dreaming right now.
Some cool burrows as well, eh? You can see there.
So
maybe
fluorescence
we can try and zoom into one of those burrows when we get the chance.
A material
give that a go, Dave?
Absorbs one wavelength and emits another wavelength.
You can have fluorescent material, and you can also use fluorescence to track proteins and then see what happens to them and how they change in a biological organism.
It's another one of those sponge stalks there,
Yeah.
And that tiny white speck, I
well
wonder.
over a meter long.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Oh, I think I saw a shrimp on the rock there below. Not sure. Holothurian there, from the looks of it.
Oh, yeah.
I see that guy.
You want to try zoom, Dave? It's a bit too fast.
There's a lot of chatter going on, so I'm not hearing a lot of instructions coming through.
Okay.
Where?
Oh, it's down below now.
All right. Yep, I agree.
Oh, I think we'll be good, Dave. Just
Yeah,
Thanks, Dave.
I see enough there. I'm pretty sure that's a holothurian. So
Yeah, I would agree.
got an idea on it. Oh, there's something under the overhang there.
On the left or the right?
Just going off the bottom of the screen.
Oh, that?
Oh.
What's that, Dave?
Then we've got something up here
Okay,
on the right.
Aaron, please be quiet. Can I get a quick zoom there? Thank you. All right, we're good. Cheers.
We're definitely in a nodule field anymore. This difficult terrain requires a little bit more finesse and attention to detail.
Yeah, I'm just going to slow down and wait on you. Although, go.
Got that holothurian then? Yep. That was a holothurian. You caught that, eh? Good. Are we able to move across here, Dave?
Yeah, coming over.
Should be in a little bit of a gully over there. The ridge on your left.
And then we might go for a quick zoom if you're comfortable. Just somewhere in the nodule field, I don't mind where, and somewhere
Yep.
on the sediment. We'll try and find a burrow or something to have a quick look into. I wouldn't mind getting some close-ups of the forms of nodules up here to see how, if they look different at all.
Yeah, that we can do. Yeah, I'm just going to set down for a minute. Okay, you can zoom away.
There's one to the left.
Oh yeah, you see that little sponge or something, huh? And some of these more oval things on the sides might be.
And watch your left side, Dave.
Yeah, see.
All right, thank you. Can we go further to the right? How are you looking?
Let's have a look. Where do you want to go to, John?
I'm hoping to try and look inside one of these burrows.
Yeah.
Whichever one you like. Just, I don't think we'll see anything, but...
Yeah. Look at the bed forms on that sediment there.
Yeah. Interesting. So these ones are parallel to the slope. The other ones are perpendicular.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. It's the one that's further down, if that's possible. There's something in it. Just down a bit. There it is on the right. It's probably just a nodule that's fallen in there. Okay. Well, it was worth trying once. Thank you. If we see a really big one later on, we might have another peek.
On the move again, mate.
Yep.
You can really see the bed forms in the Atalanta camera right now. It's a great shot.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mark
just
that
open
as
the
a
iris a little bit, please.
highlight for the geology nerds, please.
Thank you.
I don't know why you'd have to be a nerd to appreciate a good bed form, mate.
Yeah, I'm including myself in that category.
Yeah.
I think we can all safely include ourselves in that category here.
Oh, see, there's a nice... no, it's all right. Steady as she goes.
If anybody has room to move their mics closer to their mouths, that'd be very helpful. Thank you.
Oh, sea star back there.
Great.
All right, we're good there.
It's one of those little creatures there. You see it? On the bottom of the screen now. They're a bit hard to make out. They're almost exactly the same colour as the sediment.
You're talking about that thing straight ahead.
It's off the screen now. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
a tiny little stalked animal. We got that one zoom in on it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if they're all the same form, but they're all the same colour, roughly the same size. Still a few of them up here, but they must be very easy to miss. You see it here? I don't know if we can get a zoom on that one.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there's about 3 or 4 in a line to the right as well. Yeah, it's like the last one, eh? Same
Yeah,
form.
it looks kind of like a angel shape. Wonder if it's a barnacle,
Could be.
some sort of a worm.
Is that a sponge behind it? Over there? Or trick? If we can go
I think
further,
it's a.
sorry, if we can go further to the right. That's in your. You can see there's a series of them coming up here. There's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, we'll pick your favourite.
Yeah, they're all in a line.
Yeah, there's another one down the slope a bit too. They
Are
don't
you
like.
just caught on a rock? Okay, we got a bit of steeper terrain coming up. Just a little blip.
You can see how many there are. It's like
Oh
6 or
yeah,
7. Yeah.
there's many of them.
Now that we're close. And you just turn the ROV and they just seem to disappear into the sediment.
They definitely catch the light in a
Yeah.
specific way.
Oh, there it is. Huh? Yeah. It's all right. We've got a couple of close-ups and we've got a bit of a count, so that's something.
There you go.
You want to try for that one up there? It's a bit flatter.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
No drama at all. I don't think they're very rare. We'll get more. Look how many there are, eh? So Dave, when you get the chance, you see this burrow that we're looking at ahead of us? Something like that. Any of them will do. We'll just see if we can have a peek inside. I think it's like at the beach, you won't see anything, but that's one of the bigger ones. It'd be nice to have a look in. There's something down the bottom. I wonder if it's a little rock.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, there's a stalk. Look at that. There's a couple of stalks.
Yeah, very small, aren't they?
Yeah.
There might be rock at the bottom. Okay.
All right, happy with that tilt, Dave? All right, off. No problem.
Well,
Anytime.
that's got us curious, Dave, so we might want to do a second one when you're comfortable. See if it happens twice. Well, you proved me wrong once. There was something in there. See if you can do it to confirm that. There's a field of these little...
Yeah, loads of them there. Right. Barring the odd outcrop, you should be a little bit gentler slope through this next
Roger.
section.
Nothing like a very intense slope right at watch change, promptly at midnight, right?
Yeah.
Just get things fired up right off the bat. These lines that we're seeing, are they from current over time or just kind of how the sediment deposits?
Yeah, traditionally these sorts of beds are done from a current, and the spacing of them relates to the amount of energy that's involved, assuming the grain size is consistent. And these ones, but sometimes you see them parallel to the slope as well. Makes you wonder if they're due to slumping. Sediments slowly sifting down the hill.
Sure.
We know that there are often currents associated with seamounts, swirling around them and maybe going up and down them. So it's really hard to tell for sure, from my limited expertise anyway, what caused these particular ones.
Yeah. Yeah, those little kind of burrows that we're seeing too are quite interesting.
But you get a bit of a clue. If you see how the rocks have got a depression around the bottom? That's almost certainly current driven.
Sure, okay.
Swishing around a bit like a bowl of water kind of thing.
With so much more current, you might expect this area to be more productive or have more biomass.
Yeah, well,
it's interesting.
Not really, well, we're not seeing it unless it's all buried, but I don't think so. We're still in an ultra oligotrophic part of the world's oceans, and still, of course, kilometres below the photic zone. So. When you're comfortable, we'll go for one of those small stalked creatures. Yep. And you can see the pale lumps all around it. They're all Xenophyophores, I'm pretty sure. Things like that.
Okay, yeah.
And that, and that. So that was well worth doing, thanks Dave. I think we got a good view of the landscape. There's a lot more life than we thought originally. They're much more classic forms of the xenos that we're familiar from the QCed, when they have those domed and porous shaped forms.
Yeah.
So this kind of view where there's just a few nodules here and there, really small ones, not too large, is often what you do when you get a very dynamic regime. You just can't get this consistent build-up. But they might be buried too. So in some cases you find a lot of buried.
Yeah, you'd think maybe we'd be seeing more nodules sort of that we've been seeing in those flatter, more sedimented areas. But it's quite rare here, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's too much sediment. Yeah, the best nodule deposits are known from the transition between this kind of sediment and the one below, or from the red clays below. I've never, of course there are shallow water nodules I've talked about a couple of times before, but yeah, they're just not well known from highly calcareous areas. One of the reasons is that limestone or lime or chalk, calcium
So nice
carbonate,
big burrow over there on the left, but I think we're too far upslope now.
often takes up the metals that are found in ferromanganese. You can have iron dolomite or manganese type dolomites. So it's like a big track there on the right hand side, eh?
Yeah, it sure does.
I wonder what made that.
A holothurian perhaps, or something different, you think?
Don't know.
Hard to tell.
I don't recall holothurians making such a deep
Right.
tracks like that. It's going to be a great dive, everybody. We're going to get such a range of different life forms related to depth. We're seeing changes even from when we came on at the beginning of the shift to now.
Oh, absolutely. And such change in terrain and geology, too. So, John, we see, on shore, I'm thinking this looks like a really nice sandy beach. And when we're thinking of sand and beaches, a lot of that is created, that sandy sediment is created with erosion, but there's not much erosion happening down here, it seems, or is there?
No, there's not much. There is a little bit of current-induced sediment transport, so you could call that erosion.
Sir?
And there is also sediment and erosion goes downhill, so every now and then there'll be a small avalanche or a collapse of sediment, and there'll be the occasional earthquake. Earthquakes are very unusual in this particular kind of what we call intraplate area, but they're not absent completely. And there's always energy from current, so blowing back and forth. But yeah, compared to land or subaerial areas, this is extremely slow and quiet.
Does the acidity or the CCD or any sort of those chemical processes also play a role in how geology or rocks are eroded over time?
There is a term called holothurian, which is exclusively reserved by marine geologists for weathering in the deep sea. And it's a slow process that slowly breaks down some of the minerals. I'm pretty sure it applies to basalts and some of the rock forming minerals that make the basalt will break down into certain kinds of clays, but it's a fairly restricted process. It doesn't go deep into the rock either. Just on the surface you can form a mineral called a zeolite out of the ferromanganese minerals that the olivine and things like that the basalts are made out of.
I see.
You can sometimes see the zeolites. I've never noticed them on this particular cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They form plates, like a kind of a platey mineral, yeah. It's possible that some of those red-brown underhanging minerals that we saw early on could have been related to that, but again, I'm not a specialist on that. You need to take samples and send them to a mineralogist to try and identify. Oh, there's a star there or something, is it? Can you zoom in on that?
Maybe a brittle star, Sandy?
It's got little hooks on the end of something, eh?
Is that something on the right, too?
Yeah, that's a stalk or something.
Mm.
Oh, that.
Oh,
Yes, some
yeah.
of those small things, yeah.
A little cup, almost like a cup coral. Well, I'm not sure. Really does just blend right in with the sand, doesn't it?
Yeah. The good old days of the white animals against the dark background of water behind us.
Right. Looks to be another one of those cups right there in the
Heaps
center left.
Look how many there are.
4 or 5 of them over on the right side.
Interesting, some of the pillows are completely clean and
Yeah.
others are dusty. Oh, it's an asteroid, you see that?
Are you meant to be on SPL?
Yep.
Okay. Hi.
Steve is saying that those little things sprouting out from the sand in a fan shape is a Xenophyophore, and I think I agree with him.
Okay,
Looks
great.
like semicircularis to me, but perhaps he has a...
We've speculated seeing Xenophyophores quite a bit, so it's...
Good to get one confirmed.
Yeah.
Moana mina semicircularis. Maybe.
Did you just cast a spell on me?
I did. Do you feel lightheaded?
That's what you're going
You're
for?
getting very sleepy.
That is true.
Is it another scratch and a digging? Look at that.
Mm.
Someone's been busy. Can we zoom in on that? I want to see what's been left behind. I think it's a Xenophyophore again, or something like that. Why it's in the track, I don't know.
Wait, they don't move, do they?
No, so it must have grown after the track was made, which means it's quite old.
Maybe a holothurian when he's having a bad day.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, it could look the same, hey? There's clearly something big digging holes up here, guys.
I was just checking out that highlight video of the octopus. I think it was the 4 to 8 watch saw on our L1007, so 3 dives ago. Super cool.
A lot of hits.
Yeah, no kidding. That octopus watch, I swear, they see all of the cephalopods.
Oh, there's a holothurian, I think, eh? Can we just pan slightly?
It's almost like it has those wing-like.
Grab us a bit of a zoom. See how different it looks.
I see what you're seeing, Maddie.
Is that a core? Is it a
I'm pretty sure it's a
It's
holothurian.
definitely
strange?
holothurian.
Yeah.
It's got the shadow as well.
Ah, yeah, that's what it is.
Thank you. Oh yeah, if you've got a moment to zoom in on that one as well, please. Wow, look at those nodules just lined up on the edges there. Oh, and there's another holothurian. You see the orange one down there?
Yep. Probably the biggest sponge we've seen this watch so far, huh? I haven't seen a whole lot.
And can we tell it's a glass sponge from the colour, do you think, Sandra? Hang on, I think you're... Okay.
Looks like a glass sponge to me
Yeah.
because of the color and because of the ostia and how similar it looks to different species like Hyalonema.
There's an asteroid as well.
Yeah, I caught that.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, obviously the deep sea is not their exclusive domain. You get them even up a couple of kilometres higher. Sorry, can we pan left? Dave, can we pan left, please? I don't know if I saw something or imagined it. Like an eel or something. I think it was further around. No, it might have just been a black dot on a ripple. That's okay. There's another holothurian, I think, on the left there. Just gone past it. Look very similar to the last one. You good to have a little peek in that? I think it might have had a xeno in there. Yep, okay, I think we're good, thank you. You can see the tracks on the seabed now, eh? I presume they're the holothurian tracks that
They could be.
if we can head that way and maybe look in that burrow. Okay.
Yep, starting to pick up those harder targets.
It's the same again. It's almost like they, I don't know. I wonder if there's a benefit to colonizing a little depression.
I was so confident we would see more life up here at this higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just goes to show you can't really ever predict these things until you see what's down there.
No, I guess that's why we're here having a look.
Yeah.
You can see now these are going downhill, these ripples, right? They're different to the other ones.
Yeah.
Someone's certainly walked up this hill. Any chance for a zoom there? Oh, sorry, any chance to zoom into that? Oh yeah. Again, I think those things are xenos.
Oh,
They're cast. Thank you.
right. I suppose I was thinking it was a holothurian cast, but it is just kind of suspended on that rock.
Oh yeah. I think if you're someone who studies xenos, there's always something to look at.
Yeah, right.
They're not the most charismatic of things,
Yeah,
but
no kidding.
no shortage of samples. Oh, can we zoom in on that one? Or are we going too fast? That looks pretty cool.
That is quite
Just looking at
interesting.
you.
That is an interesting form, isn't it? Oh, it's a shrimp.
See why they call them decapods.
Decapods meaning 10
Yeah.
arms
Plus
or legs.
antennas, a bonus.
Get ahead of me a little bit.
So there's no way you're going to zoom in on that one, I take it. Okay. Oh wow,
There's
look at
an
that.
eel.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Oh,
It's
little
like
squiggly
an,
tail, yeah.
yeah, like an eel or something.
Got a
Oh, there's another star or something there. And another glass sponge. There's no rest for you, Sandy.
You don't say.
Even I know that now. Oh, and the stalked critter over there. Might be another one of those xenos. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can see the plate form side on.
Huh.
Awesome, thank you.
It's
It
almost
has
exact.
roots going down the entire face of that rock. Roots, I don't know if roots is the right word, but
Yeah.
That was a big one.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Can you zoom in on that one? It's just another
Another
decapod
shrimp.
resting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I think we're okay. It's the same as the last one. You good with that, Sandy? Yep. Oh, we got it anyway. That's a good photo from the side anyway for the catalogue. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think there was even a change, like the slightest change in sediment color over here. Like the sediment that we started this dive on was so white.
Yeah.
And the sediment has at least a layer of color on it.
Yeah.
Are you seeing that in the camera levels?
Oh, for
You got
sure.
that star
Yeah,
there,
wow.
Sandy? Can we zoom in on that? That looks pretty good. We don't need the whole thing. Thank you.
I would maybe come over port a bit. Yeah.
No, little asteroid.
You might have to wait for me a little bit. Yeah.
All right.
Are they? It's still not responding, right? Yeah, maybe. Is the current coming from that direction? Sorry, that's a big heave.
Pull up the motor page real quick. Make sure you're getting everything you should. Okay. Doesn't feel like it's out. It's just temperamental. Yeah.
Do you want me to change my heading? Okay. You might have better luck turning your heading and yeah, and it's not responding. Okay. Yeah, okay, roger. I need to come up a bit. Come back towards me. Yeah,
Oh,
come back towards me because I am not in a good position. We can't get that stretched out, otherwise it just... We're okay in the sonar for the moment. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Huh. So we're picking, are we picking back up to 0.2? Yeah, okay. Maybe wait for me a bit.
Be good for a little zoom into that. Take a look at that stem.
Biology?
Oh, Don't worry if you can't do it. Oh. There we go again. There's the stem that's fallen on the ground. Looks like we've got a little bit of time, haven't we, while you're waiting for Atalant.
Looks like almost one of those
Yeah.
cups again, huh? And a broken stalk.
Yeah.
A Xenophyophore.
That little cup is?
Yeah, the white one.
Yeah.
It's the one.
They just take so many shapes, don't they?
Yeah. There's no holding those fellas back.
There's some steeper stuff to your right.
Right, we were talking about your parakeets yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I know that they're named Pan and Fry, but what are their full names again?
Pantalaimon.
Uh-huh.
And I mean Philip J. Fry.
Oh, right, from Futurama.
Yeah.
And do they talk at all? So I know some of them can actually speak a little bit, like a parrot.
Yes, Roger. No, they do not. They do mimic certain whistles, like they wolf whistle a lot, which is not great. But yeah, for the most part, they just do chatter that kind of sounds like running water. It's kind of cool.
Running water, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
They have very like musical warbles when they decide to. They can also scream, so.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Only at inopportune times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're on the phone.
Yeah.
What's the heading of our ship movements?
100.
Okay. Okay, there my heading is 100.
Struggling, eh? That's all right. Let's keep moving. I think we've got a bit of a view of it anyway. Thanks. And if we can pass over that, that'd be nice.
I mean, usually you're good there. Especially when you were just having issues. My delta was only like 14 meters, which is low.
Yeah, again, I wonder if the Xenos just, or these mats, whatever they are. See, there's a stem as well, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if they just
I
kind
wouldn't go
of
much farther though.
sediment just blows around them
Yeah.
or something.
That was a pretty big one too, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's another one over on the right-hand side. You can see the sediments banked up behind it. So, yeah. But you get the same texture with some of the rocks. You can see the same sort of thing. So it must just be the current shifting the sediment around these.
Sure, sure. Yeah, we really haven't seen those in that form anywhere else.
No. Right, a little decapod, is that? What's that? Yeah, I think so. A small shrimp going fast.
Wind and current have come up at the surface quite a bit in the last 10 minutes. It's
Roger.
part of why we're nosing into both of them.
Dave, just make sure you don't get too far off into your starboard side there.
Can we zoom in on that one? What's that job? Odds.
Got it, thank you.
A little more color to that one than we've been seeing.
Yeah, up here there's definitely a bit more. Thanks, Dave. You can see the mat on the right-hand side too, up against the rocks. There's just lots of that sort of stuff now. I think actually it would be really good if you'd be able to draw in different colours just really quickly. So the ROV pilot knows one colour's more, you know, direction, and the other one's just to point things out to ourselves. Wonder if you can set it up like that.
Sorry, what were you asking?
Oh, we're just chatting about at the moment I can draw in one colour. I can draw like a yellow thing, yep. Or I can make a fancy circle or something. But it'd be nice if I could say, you know, to Sandy, oh, look at that, Sandy, you know.
Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier. I was like,
Yeah.
it'd be nice if we could, you know, red circles for look at that, but ROV doesn't need to pay attention.
Yeah. I suppose I could try a drag circle for those. He's so polite to you too. Oi, you, go that way.
Oi!
Yeah.
Oi. I adopted one of your Aussieisms the other day, John.
Oh?
Yeah, somebody said something and I was like, yeah, it's all right. And I was like, wait, what? Where did that come from? Yeah, it's all right.
So is that what I say, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
dear. That's all right.
That's all right.
What we could probably do then, front row, if I do something like that, just try not to pay. Is that too obvious? That's
No,
fine,
that's
okay.
great.
Ignore that.
Okay. But look for the yellow.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
It's our default setting, John.
Nice work, team. We're on to something here.
It's okay, it'll all change in 2 hours with the next watch.
Yeah, exactly. Don't get too comfortable now.
Well, we are the midnight guys. We start new things all the time, don't we? We can claim that anyway.
That's true. We start the day. Everyone else has to follow suit.
Yeah, that's what we think. My goodness, this biomass is... I guess we don't see a lot of it, hey? And a lot of it's in those xenos. But
Yeah, not a whole lot going on here, biologically speaking.
yeah.
Y'all want to know where our viewers are viewing from?
Yes.
Anyone curious? All right.
Yeah.
This is my favorite game. Like, what time is it in the world? United States, mostly on the East Coast. United Kingdom, Netherlands, Germany, Japan, Italy, India, Guam, France, Ethiopia, which I don't know if we've seen on our watch Ethiopia yet. Cook Islands, Canada, and United Arab Emirates.
Wow.
So the map is great right now. It's just the whole planet is lit up.
And no one from the Cook Islands?
Yep, we have Cook Islands on there.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What?
It's early, y'all.
Go to bed.
Go to sleep. Maybe we're just the background noise.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's one of those shrimps that we saw on the seabed before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Someone is viewing from Murray-Rarotonga. 1:42 a.m. We are on the same time zone.
In Muri, yeah.
Yeah, Murray.
I'm just doing a small check with someone I know who doesn't like to go to sleep early.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh,
Whoa, that was a big one.
nice.
We're rocking and rolling up here in the control van today, aren't we?
One wasn't even that big on the scale. It was just rolly.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
check that little fill out. Oh, okay.
Most of these are like 13,000 pounds. We had a 16,000 earlier.
Oh, well, what does that
What's
mean
depth?
exactly?
Sorry, what?
What does that mean, the 16?
So on the sheave on the back, so where the umbilical goes off the A-frame, on that big pulley basically, we have a sensor that tells us how much force is on that. So that way we can tell whether or not we're stressing the umbilical beyond what we should be.
What's sort of the average, or is there one?
Lately has been this dive, most of these, like what you're feeling right now, are about 10. So 16 was pretty big earlier.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Especially because we're at a shallower depth than we were at the start of the dive. So less cables out, which means there's less actual weight on the cable.
Sure, that makes sense. Matt, do you know about from when we recover what the time frame is until our next site?
I do not off the top of my head because I don't know which of the two sites we're doing next.
So your guess is as good as ours.
Yes, as I say, that sounds like an excellent question for the expedition leader. Or the mapping coordinator.
Hopefully they're both asleep right now.
Yeah. How's that for a cop-out?
That was great, honestly, yeah. You're the keeper of time and space.
Wait, who's mapping coordinator on this trip? I thought you were, Matt.
Negative, that's Miles.
Okay, roger.
Let me see if I can do a quick count for you. I have to use Google Maps.
Nice rock. Beautiful.
Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that.
It almost is kind of giving like a brain coral vibe in a weird way,
We got
isn't
a
it?
little bit of rocks coming up here. Doesn't look like much though.
It's about 100 K. That's 50.
Roger.
Yep. Any chance of a zoom on that? Got a critter there on the right as well. Okay. Thank you. I think it'll do us. Yeah, we're not going to get much detail out of that. Oh, and there's a stemmed one there. You see that? Yeah. Oh, those tips are unusual. Have you seen that one before, Sandy?
We possibly have seen this before. We could really tell if we could see the front of it,
That's
but of course. I believe we have seen this before. There's those tendrils coming off the arms.
no, that's it.
It's all right. No worries. Thank you.
Mm.
I bet an octopus would be
Sure.
really good at driving the ROV.
So I put this on.
I know. It was so nice before. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, Dave. I would push out because, yeah.
We just need to add Siri to the ROV controls.
Yeah. It would probably like, and then it would
It's all
like
right.
turn the music up.
Oh yeah, there's a glass sponge again. No, we're good. I just. Oh, you want to zoom? Okay, go zoom.
No.
He blue circled, not yellow circled. So
Yeah. Yeah.
you're supposed to ignore.
That's right.
Dave's actually blue-yellow colorblind, so.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
There is such a thing, eh?
Oh no.
Yeah, Dave actually is colorblind.
Right when we thought we had it figured out.
It's kind of weird. Like, in the color blindness book, I can see the first page, the number on the first page, and
Yeah.
that is it.
Okay.
But if you put a bunch of cables in front of me, I can identify every color on it.
That's weird.
Which, considering my job was, when I was in the military, was playing with weapons and explosives, is quite handy.
So when they say cut
Right.
the red wire or the green wire,
Cut the
3
gray
seconds
wire.
before the bomb goes off, you're good, huh?
Yeah, pretty good. Only had to toss a coin twice.
There's a big something over there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Try to work over that way.
Very, just kind of long and
I think it's one of those stems that we kept finding on the ground.
Yeah.
Finally not on the ground.
Slendular.
cylindular.
Slendular.
That's
That's
a great
new
word.
word.
Yeah. What does it mean, Rye?
I mean, what you're looking at, that's pretty slendular.
Obviously.
New species, new words. Find everything on here.
That's right. 12 to 4, you heard it here first.
That just disappears.
I was going to say, it must be the edge of the ridge line there. It's just
Yeah.
black beyond that.
You can see it from Matalant.
You want to zoom?
Yes, please.
Yeah,
On
I'm
the
happy
top.
with sonar, so you got a little minute here.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like there might be an associate at the
Yeah, I
top.
this
can't
is
set
great.
down, so it's going to be a little unstable.
Oh,
That is
that's
epic,
nice
thanks.
though.
Couple of them.
So do you think that's a on
'Kay.
its way out sponge stock, or?
Thank you.
What do you think, Sandy? Is that hitchhiker on the top then?
Is that another shrimp to its right?
Oh, there's a
Holothurian
holothurian,
down there
yeah.
too.
How's the ship doing?
So it's holothurian there.
That's blue, Dave.
We're back to a little more
Steady.
consistent.
Steady on.
The day I can draw such a good circle with the yellow, that'll be the day.
Yeah. I really appreciate your half-moon crescent circles.
It's like I give up halfway.
They've come to be a stability in my
It's like,
expedition
it's like,
life.
that's good enough.
What's the depth that the camera is at? A viewer wants to know. Aaron, is the camera at the same depth as the ROV then?
Which camera?
Our little Hercules, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they're tied together. The camera's mounted basically in the dead center of the vehicle, so there's parts of Little Herc that go down another foot or two.
And then Rye, what depth is Argus camera
Argus
at?
is 3,319 currently.
So there's about 19, 20 feet of cable
We
between the
could get
two?
a quick look at that.
Meters, yeah.
Or meters, excuse me.
Yeah.
You might want to swing around the back. And we may not need to zoom in too much.
There's two of them.
Yeah. It's a bit like horns, aren't they?
Oh, that's in it. Yeah. Is that the Brisingia that we've been seeing, Sandy, or?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
sorry.
That's all right. We've got a good view. Spin it.
Is this just kind of a localized slope off to the side mat, and then we
Yeah.
get back? Yeah, okay.
Yep, that's what it looks like. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
you're pointed a bit oblique to it. So
Yeah.
yeah, it looks like we're moving back into kind of the gully area where it's going to be a little bit softer.
Roger. Moving as fast as I can, Dave.
Tell the gerbils to run faster, right?
Yeah.
Crack the whip.
Are the zoom coins not used for speed?
Shrimp powered.
Yes, if only.
Sorry, what was the question?
It was not a question.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, though, for your attention.
I was thinking about
See
shrimp
all those
mushing.
little depressions with the xenos. It's quite clear from up here. I don't know we need to log them. It's just that it's good to see down a bit, eh?
You sound way too gleeful about ignoring things. You're like, yes, ignore.
I think I learned that Ed also might be a little green-red colorblind because I walked in here to do a shift change wearing a neon, like lime greenish long sleeve shirt, and he goes, "Wow, nice orange shirt." And I was so
Like,
he
what?
was so serious, and I was so confused.
Does Ed know? He's a little...
We both were just like, huh? Huh?
Wait a minute.
We both had a moment where we were like, what?
Yeah.
Whoa, another big roll. What's that? Yeah.
cue the yakety sax soundtrack as we swap pilots.
Yeah, it's
Oops. You got a drinking problem. Yep, I can hear you. But I can hear you. But you can hear me, Maddie.
Maddie. Jane is working on it. I just talked to her. I'm on SPL now. Yeah, I just told her.
Hey, it's Todd.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I am doing great.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just getting locked in here, taking over for Dave for a couple hours. Take me a few minutes
Good,
to
get
get in
him
the
out of
zone.
here.
Totally settling in. Yeah, the ROV team has a slightly different watch schedule than the rest of the science team, so we have a little bit of overlap, which means we get to hang out with more than just our watch. Our standard watch, I suppose. Who do we have? We have Dave, Todd, Tim. Am I missing someone?
Tim's on the other watch. We have
Yeah.
Rye.
Right. No, I meant, sorry.
Oh.
I meant who sits in your seat during our 12 to 4. The fourth overlap. There's one more, right?
Yeah, all of us.
All of
Tim, Josh.
Josh, that's who I was thinking of. Swaps out for Tim on the noon to 4 p.m.
These are interesting little divots, aren't they?
Yeah, just noting those. You can see that there are a variety of orientations, which makes me think they're biological. We saw a long one earlier, but we're not sure what makes them.
There's a little bit of fluff filling this divot.
Yeah, I think they're xenos. We saw them in other holes of all shapes and sizes, but we saw
Yeah,
them
it
in another catch zone.
could be xenos, could be a bunch of collected detritus and other such things on the seafloor collected in the burrows.
What do you think that lump is here? Oops. Go back to my yellow one.
Want that
Oh, kind of right in between the
view
two.
of that
Zoom in that. Yep.
solitary little lump?
Yeah, it's probably nothing, but
Could be something.
yeah.
Okay. Jaina, you want to zoom into that? Is it worth taking a closer look, or is that enough of a
Oh, if we could
zoom
drop,
to ID it?
if it's not
It
too
looks
hard.
like,
It's just off screen to the bottom there,
Yeah.
Jaina.
yeah.
Can we drop it at all, or we've got to move on?
Oh, and there's a tooth.
Huh?
Maybe?
That?
No.
No, I think it's a little nodule, yeah. Can we pan to the left slightly? Yeah, that's it there, you see. See that? There's something small on that. Maybe
I see what
a
you're
bit
saying.
of that xeno.
Okay, we'll just zoom out as we look at that, and
Thanks,
off we
Doug.
go.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna have short time frame to look at stuff, as you guys know.
Yep.
Pretty treacherous out today. Completely
Matt, we're good with
understand.
tilt. That's super. Yeah, thanks.
It's fine.
Hmm.
A cool Arcus view, you can really see all those different lines in the sediment, can't you?
Yeah, some great looking ripples. It's and then you can see the ones cross-cutting. Eh?
Yeah, yeah, they're not all
Dave, if you
exactly the
play
same
with the
parallel.
different lights, is it not doing anything for us at all? I'm just curious because I'm curious. That doesn't really do much for us. It just blows it out. That maybe that's worth having, just in case we back up. We'll have a better view. If it shines you in the eyes, we'll turn it off. But yeah, that little snoot does a pretty good job of keeping you from being blinded. Yeah, I'll leave that on. Or is it giving a flare? Fair enough. So you got some hard returns off to your left, but not straight ahead. Probably in a kind of a sedimentary feature, just
Yeah.
paralleling some other hard returns. It's probably just off screen to the left. There's some hard bottom.
Yeah, we're moving up.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Well, we've already come up 1,500 meters since the beginning of the dive, huh?
Yep. It's a couple pretty steep climbs in there.
They did a great job.
What did you say that our summit is 2,800 about?
Yes.
Okay, so wow, we're getting close to that top here.
It's not as cold in here this morning, is it? You're not cold at all, are you?
Oh, I'm definitely cold.
You know, I think I know what
I've
these
been
marks
turning
are.
the
I
AC
think
up a little
there's
bit.
someone who's
I made it a little
sandboarding
warmer.
down this hill.
Sorry, what was that?
Sandboarding. It's something they
That's
do in
it.
Australia on the big dunes.
Clearly that's the only logical explanation.
Yeah. This is like a major sandboarding resort.
Yeah, for those holothurians.
Yeah. They're built for it. Just roll on their back and down they go.
If I was a holothurian, I'd go sandboarding down abyssal plain hills.
Yeah.
I guess this isn't even abyssal plain, this is a seamount.
An abyssal seamount.
Yeah.
Do you wear contacts, Dave?
We've got
Do you
a
wear contacts?
little bit of space on the zoom. Can we zoom in on those nodules, please? Just one of those little, that one.
The little teeny one?
Yeah,
Okay, stand by. I think
any
we
of
have
them will
time
do.
for that.
It's pretty
One
cute.
moment, Jaina. Let me settle in. Unless you want just a quick snap.
Yeah, it'll be a fairly quick one, but
Okay.
just with a bit of zoom,
Go
please.
ahead in, Jaina.
Just want to get the forms.
Mm,
Yeah, let's get that one nice and sharp.
nice.
Beautiful, thank you.
Thanks,
All
Dad.
right, I'll keep on moving.
Yep. Scoot back to
All right.